Welcome to this lesson on crafting clear and engaging slides. In technical presentations, slides can either help the audience understand faster or make the topic feel harder than it needs to be. Many of us have seen slides that look like full documents copied into PowerPoint, or diagrams so dense that no one knows where to look. In this lesson, we will focus on practical slide design principles that help technical professionals communicate clearly. The goal is not to create flashy slides. The goal is to create slides that work. Whether you are presenting performance findings, architecture, or a migration plan, your slides should support the message and make it easier for the audience to follow. The first mindset shift is that slides are not the script. They are visual support for the message. If every detail is on the slide, the audience starts reading instead of listening. That is especially risky in technical presentations because the material already requires focus. A good slide reinforces the key idea, clarifies something that may be hard to explain verbally, and guides the audience through the logic. For example, if you are explaining SQL Server performance findings, the slide does not need every weight statistic. It may only need the trend, the top bottleneck, and the decision you want the audience to understand. The most common slide design problem in technical presentations is overcrowding. We often try to be helpful by including every bullet, table, screenshot, and diagram. But too much information usually makes the slide harder to understand. A better approach is one slide, one idea. If you are presenting a cloud migration recommendation, one slide might focus on cost efficiency, another on scalability, and another on risk reduction. You can still explain deeper technical details verbally or include them in a backup appendix. The slide should make the central message visible right away. Readability is not a small detail. It determines whether the audience can follow the message without struggling. Use simple fonts, keep text large enough to read from a distance, and avoid text smaller than 24 points whenever possible for projected slides. Contrast also matters. Dark text on a light background, or light text on a dark background, helps the audience read quickly. Finally, create a clear visual hierarchy. The most important message should be the easiest thing to find. Good hierarchy reduces cognitive load and helps people stay with you. Technical presentations often include complex data, but complex data does not need to be shown in a complex way. The goal is to highlight the insight. If you are presenting server performance metrics, you may not need a large table with every metric unless the audience truly needs that level of precision. Instead, you might show a trend chart with 3 callouts: the peak, the baseline, and the recommended action. Choose visuals intentionally. Use a chart for a trend, a diagram for a relationship or architecture, and a table only when exact values are the point. Even experienced technical professionals fall into predictable slide design traps. The first is overcrowding. If a slide looks like a document, the audience has to choose between reading and listening. The second is inconsistency. Changing fonts, colors, and layouts without a clear reason can make the presentation feel disjointed. The third is accessibility. If charts are not labeled, colors have poor contrast, or text is too small, some audience members will not be able to follow. Before presenting, ask, is there one main idea? Can people read it? Does every visual serve a purpose? Is the design consistent and accessible? If not, simplify. To wrap up, strong slide design is not about decoration. It is about helping the audience think. Slides should support your spoken message, focus attention, and make technical content easier to understand. Use one slide for one core idea. Keep text concise. Make readability a priority. Use visuals that explain, not visuals that simply fill space. Before you present, check for clarity, consistency, and accessibility. Here is your action step. Choose one slide from your next presentation and simplify it until the main idea is visible in 5 seconds. In the next lesson, we will look at how to use data visualizations to make complex data easier to understand and remember. While this video was helpful, I cover the full process in my Udemy course, Delivering Technical Presentations, a quick start guide for effective technical communication. In the course, you will learn how to plan your message, understand your audience, simplify complex technical content, design clearer slides, present data, handle technical demos, and manage questions with confidence. You can find the course link in the video description, along with any available promotions or discounted access. Thanks for watching, and I wish you much success in your next technical presentation.